Hello, 6th grade. Today we are going to talk briefly about how to create voice threads. We have already discussed how to upload images and save them to the appropriate file folder. We have created scripts with our images in the correct order, and now we need to create the voice threads to go with them. I created this video so that if you finish those tasks, you can start your voice thread without having to check in with Ms. Lawrence or I. The first thing you need to do is register. You'll click the Sign In and Register button up at the top of the page after going to voicethread.com. Now, I already have an account, but I'm going to walk you through the steps to register real quick. Okay, so when you click Sign In and Register, it'll say sign into your account, but you don't have an account yet. You have to create your own account with your own email and password. Okay, we're going to click Register so that you can do that. So here we have information just like you'd register for anything, okay? So if this was me, I would write Alex is my name, my last name is Panos, my email address is ampanos@gmail.com. If for some reason you don't have an email account or you need help, you can let us know and Ms. Lawrence and I will help you with that, okay? Then you can use a password. Your password should be your school password. Your password should be your school password. And Ms. Lawrence and I will be walking around to make sure that we have all of the information for everyone so that on the day we present, there's nothing confusing. Okay, so our school password is put in as our password. And then down here, these are reCAPTCHA. It stops spam, so make sure that you're a person. You need to type this in. It might take you a few times. Sometimes they're tricky, but you need to problem solve. Okay, so I can't make this happen any easier than you can. You just need to look at these words very carefully and type them exactly as they appear. So SYLLABLES, and then there's a space here, space LABILTU. Okay, and then I'm going to click register. Okay, now there's already an account for that email. We knew that though because I told you I already had that. But let's say for some reason it said that your passwords weren't the same or your email addresses weren't the same. Do you notice that now these are different? Okay, it'll change every time. The spam blocker will change every time until you get it right. So you're going to need to retype this in every time. And like I said, this is something that you need to problem solve. Okay? If for some reason you forget your password, you can click Need Password, and then you can put your email address in and have it sent there. Okay? But as we know, Ms. Panos already has an account, so we're going to go to Sign In or Register, and then here we'll be able to sign into our account. And we'll just type in my email address and password, and then we click Sign In. I'm not going to save my password. That's a good idea to not save the password. Okay, so when you sign in, you will not see these 3 voice threads. You will see these blue ones. These are some how-to guides, but I'm giving you a how-to guide with Screencast-O-Matic, which is how I'm able to show you all of this. So you don't need to worry about this. If you want to follow through by checking out how to make a voice thread in 1 minute, by all means, check it out. They do a really good job, but you can also use the one that I'm creating for you. So this is the My Voice section. This is where when you save your voice threads, they will go. Okay, so as you can see, I've already created 3. And the first step that we need to do is we need to create a voice thread though. So we're going to go to the Create tab, and here, as you can see, there's nothing yet because we haven't uploaded our images or created any comments on those images. So the first step is to upload our images. So we'll go to Upload, and we're going to choose images from our computer. Okay. Here is my file folder that I created for this document, just like you guys, or for this voice thread, just as you guys created file folders of your images for your voice thread. So Voicethread How-to is my file folder, and I want to choose all of these images. You can do this in 2 ways. One, you can choose one image and hit open and let it process. It'll take a minute. And then here's that image, and then go and do each image individually. The other thing you can do is click each image while also holding down the Control or Command button on the Mac. And do you see how they each get selected? Now I can select multiple at the same time, then hit open, and it will open multiple for me. Okay? So it'll just take a moment. Be patient. We know that sometimes the internet can be slow. Okay, so now I have all of my images. And as we discussed when we created our script, the images need to be in a specific order. This is not the order that I want them in, so I need to move them into the correct order. This is really easy. All you have to do is drag the image, okay? So you click down and drag it. Let's say I want the owl in the middle and the camera second. There. This is the order I want them in. Good to go, okay? So you should check your script to make sure that you're putting them in the correct order. Next, we want to comment. So we will click on an image and click the comment button. Okay, so now we have our image here, and this is where we'll do most of our work. There are a lot of things you can do when you're on an image, and all of that is controlled by these buttons down here. Okay, so you have a play button, which will play your comments once you've made them, but we haven't made them. You have this button, which is kind of a next button, and you can flip through your slides, but we want to stay on our first slide, so we're going to go back. You have these, which can take you to a specific image or bounce you out so that you can then go to a different image, okay? But again, we want to be on the first image. And then you have this comment button, which is the main one that you want to pay attention to. When you click on comment, you get each of the different types of comments you can make. This, you can make a comment from a phone. We're not going to worry about that. And this, you can upload an audio comment, but we're not going to do that either. We are going to focus on the webcam comments, the microphone comments, and the typed comments, okay? So the first one we're going to do is record using a microphone. So we're going to record using a microphone to make a comment, just like the guy in the picture, who's Bob Dylan, by the way. So hit record. Now, this is going to ask you this. It might ask you it more than one time. You always allow. It's just Adobe Flash Player, and you say, yes, that works. Now I'm recording, and what I can record is say, it's really neat that we can use microphones to use this comment. Our Macs have them built in, so we're just talking. We can also use headsets with microphones to use this comment. Okay? The other thing we can do as we're talking is circle something of importance in our image. So here is a microphone that we are using to make this comment. Microphones are important for comments, and this will be an audio comment on our voice thread. When I'm finished, I will stop recording.
That works.
It will play it back immediately. And as I listen to it, I can decide if I want to save or cancel. Okay? I'm going to save it. If I canceled it, maybe I messed up, maybe I didn't like it. Okay, so now we've got a comment. We made a comment. We can see that we have a comment in two ways. The first way is over here. Okay, this comment is over here, and if I click on it, it will play. See it? Then I can click pause if I want it to stop. I can also, excuse me, I can also play this comment by clicking the play button down here. Okay? And then I can pause, and it will stop where it stops. So do you see this bar down here? This is like a bar that indicates, this is the bar that indicates how far along on the comment we are, depending on where we are in the comment. Okay, so it's like an audio recording thing. Okay, so this is just says, okay, we've got this. This is how far we are, and this is how long the comment goes. Just like on an iPad or on on Netflix, it tells you how far you've gone. So this is the comment I wanted to make. When we click on this, like I said, it'll play, okay? But look at this. When I click on this, I have this little delete button. I can delete the comment from here if I want to. So if I decide this comment doesn't work, I will delete it from there. But I like the comment, so I'm going to leave it. Okay, so we made a comment on this image. We're going to move on to the next image. Next image, I want to do a visual recording of myself talking about this image. So I'm going to use my webcam to make a comment. It'll count down for me. And then here I am. Hey guys, I'm home on the snow day making this video for you guys. And as I talk to you about this image, I can show more emotion and I can gesture, and sometimes it's nice to see a face, so that might be why I use it. I can still draw using my draw tab, okay, by clicking on these different colors and pointing important things out on the image, and I will still click stop recording when I'm finished. With every comment, you have the choice to save or cancel. If I wanted to cancel because I didn't like that recording, I would hit cancel, it would delete it, it would not be there. If I like it and I want to click save, I'll click save. If I decide I want to record a little more, I can click record more. But I'm going to save it because I think it works, okay? So, we've saved the comment over here. We know we have a comment because there's that little button there, and we can press play to listen to it. So here it is.
And then here I am. Hey guys, I'm home on the snow day
So
making this.
we can see it making its way along the bottom.
And as
Pause there. So as we move on, we're going to talk about the next type of comment we can make. Oop. As we move on, we're going to talk about the next type of comment we can make. We can type our comments. Typed comments are good for something that you want to add a lot of information on. I think they're really great for myth summaries, and I recommend that we use them for myth summaries. So you'll click type, and then over here we'll have a spot to type our comments, and we'll be able to write, here is my typed comment. This is good for bulky information such as our myth summary. Okay? So we can decide to save or cancel it. Save. And look, it's up here just like the other ones. We can delete this comment just as we delete the other comments by clicking on it and hitting delete comment. Okay? The other thing that we can do is does everyone, oh, how did that happen? Does everyone see the mouse right now? It looks like a magnifying glass with a plus in the middle. I can zoom in and zoom out on different parts of the image, and I don't know why it's doing that. Sometimes funny things happen. Don't freak out, okay? I can zoom in and zoom out to highlight different parts of the image. So if that's something that's of interest to you, go ahead and use it, okay? I'm going to go on to my next comment. And on this one, let's say I want to make another audio recording. Here's another audio recording for this comment. I think this is very cool, and I want to highlight this part of the image. Now I'm done. I want to save it, and then I'm going to move on. Okay? And here's my final image. I want to zoom in on this part of the image, zoom out, and maybe type one more comment. Windmills help the world! Exclamation point, and save. Okay? Then I'll go on. That's it. I'm done. I've added all of my information. Obviously, yours will be a lot longer as you will use your script to help you. When we finish, this is what it looks like, and we want to add to my voice page. Does everyone see this? Add to my voice page. If you don't do that, or if you get rid of it, it's not going to work. So we need to add to my voice page. Once I do that, now I can see that I have this comment. This is it right here. It's my newest one, and it's finished. And if I want to use it, I click on it, and I can go back and check it out. And here it is. So to press play, I would press play, and this will take me through the whole voice thread, which should be 2 to 3 minutes long tops.
It's really neat that we can use microphones.
Okay? That's how you create a voice thread. If you have questions, Ms. Lawrence and I are available.